Pluff here for another live Pokemon Showdown battle, and I am doing RU today, a tier that I've only played a little bit, so I'm not super familiar with it, but I did build a team for it, and I'm gonna go over it real quick. There's Glalie, it's the mega of the team, nicknamed Hellmouth, and it's Protect to get the mega safely off. I know that's not a super common move to run on Glalie, and I am giving up a move slot for it, but I really want to get the mega safely off because Glalie doesn't have the best defenses, and since there are fighting types in the tier, it won't be able to take a lot of hits, so I want to get it safely off. And then there's Trish, the Life Orb Flygon, and I went with Life Orb because I like the ability to change moves. I was thinking of possibly doing Scarf or a band, but I do have another choice, Scarf, so I decided just to go for Life Orb. And then there's Angel, Trish is also the Defogger with U-Turn, Outrage, and Earthquake. And then there's Angel, the Alamala, physically defensive with Wish, Protect, Scald, and Toxic. With Regenerator, that's a useful ability. I love Pokemon with Regenerator, to be honest. I love using, I think it's called Fungus. Or the evolution of Fungus. I don't remember which one, but I really like that one. It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon. I can't remember why I can't think of its name. I use it all the time, and I am just blanking on what its name is, but Spore on that Pokemon is really helpful, and it also has Regenerator. And then Aroma, our specially defensive wall. Also the Cleric with Wish, Protect, and Moonblast. These sets are really similar. I mean, they both have Wish and Protect. Actually, 3 of my Pokemon have Protect on this team. And then I wanted a special attacker, so I have Choice Specs, Offensive Mel, the Meloetta, and with its special attack, it just hits really hard. So it also has U-Turn, which I know isn't a special move. It is physical, but I like being able to switch into a more favorable Pokemon, especially with steel types and stuff. I really can't make a dent on steel types at all. And then our choice scarf user is Rotom Mow with Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Trick. I like being able to have the fast Will-O-Wisp to cripple any physical attackers. It's really useful. And then it's 2 stab moves, and then Trick if I want to cripple some walls. So we're going to look for a battle here, and we find one really quickly, as he has 3 of the same Pokemon that I do, and I'm predicting this to lead off because most AMP bombs do lead off. So I'm kind of tempted to just lead off with Glalie, Protect, and then do some massive damage because his team does not like Glalie, except for that Hitmonlee. Not much I can do to that. So if that does come out, I'm just going to have to switch because I really can't do anything to it. Guys, I'm going to start the timer here. I'm going to give him a good luck, have fun. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to give him good luck, have fun. And as he starts off with the Rotom Mow, I'm just going to get the safe Mega off. I really was predicting the AP Bomb, and this might be Scarfed. Or a lot of them are Scarfed, as he just switches out right away. And due to the fact that he switched this, it might be Scarf. Because I don't know why else you would switch in on this, or what you would really do to me. So I'm just going to go for a return and see what this thing wants to do. He might have a move that I'm not expecting. Maybe it's special with Fire Blast or something. I don't know. I mean, most Flygons aren't special, but it's a set that you could try. Its special attack isn't completely terrible, as I do just kill him in one move. I'm not really sure why he switched out on that, because he did see maybe he was predicting that I was going to switch out. But yeah, I don't really know why, because I had an advantage over this, even if it was choice scarfed. So yeah, because I mean, he was at a huge disadvantage. Flygon is 4 times weak to Scarf, Earth, Ice, and it wasn't Focus Sash. So I mean, Flygons almost never run Focus Sash. As I don't want to stay in on this because it will just kill me in one hit if I do. So I'm going to go into my Rotom Mow here. And I'm going to try, I'm sorry, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I can't decide if I want to go into Alamala or Rotom Mow. I think I am just going to go into the Rotom Mow and get a Will-O-Wisp off something. We'll see how, as he goes for the Blaze Kick. Okay, scary. I don't know if I want to stay in on a Blaze Kick anymore. Because, I mean, I guess Rotom Mow isn't super helpful for the rest of this team, except for the Alamala, which could be hard for me to take out because they are so bulky, but I'm still just going to stay in and go for the Will-O-Wisp. As we do miss, and that really sucks, because he didn't take us out, and I'm just going to go for another Will-O-Wisp. I really hope we hit it this time, because that will really cripple this Hitmonlee. As we do get the burn, and he goes for the Blaze Kick. He might be locked into that, or he might just be going for it because it's super effective against my Pokemon. So, as I'm going to go into Angel here. I should be able to take anything he can throw, especially since he has the burn. And actually, because he has the burn, and if he is locked into Blaze Kick will not be doing it won't be doing anything really. So I feel pretty safe just switching in the Alamala here, and if he does switch, he'll probably be scarfed as he does switch moves, so he is not he's not. I forgot what I just said. He is not scarfed, banded, so, and he isn't Life Orb either, because we haven't seen him take any damage from that. So I'm not really sure what kind of set this guy's running. I'm going to go for Protect in case he goes for the High Jump Kick. As he goes for a Close Combat instead. I'm still going to get burn damage off though, as I'm going to go for the Wish here. I'm kind of stalling him out, as Close Combat does pathetic damage. It does almost nothing. As I'm just going to go for an attack instead of Protect, because even if this thing is going to die anyways. It is burned, so its attack is halved, and it's kind of useless to him now, so I don't see him trying to save it. That wouldn't really be worth it, in my opinion. But we'll see what he wants to do. Some Hitmonlees are normal gem with Fake Out, but if he switched that in, he would have just gone for the Fake Out, as he does decide to switch it out, and I'm not really sure, as we do get lucky and we get the burn, as he's probably going to go for some type of special attack, or he's probably going to go for, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, or the Leaf Storm would be super effective against this. So I don't really want to wait to see what I'm just going to stall him out on burn damage a little bit. I know that's not the best strategy, but I also wanted to see what he was going to go into, because this might very well be scarfed, and I could make a better switch if I knew what it was locked into. Because Rotom Mows, they're usually scarfed. At least all the ones that I've run into. I know they can be specs too, but either way, he would be locked into a move and unable to really do anything to this, as he just does go for the Thunderbolt, as we resist that. So I'm going to go for, I don't see him wanting to stay in, so I'm kind of tempted to go for the Earthquake to predict the switch, which I am going to do, and hopefully he does, because otherwise no, he does stay in. I guess that does make sense, as that does a lot of damage, and I'm just going to go for well, now I have to go for Outrage. I was really predicting the switch there, but obviously my prediction was wrong, because he was not scarfed as I was predicting, so he was not scarfed for specs. I don't know what kind of set that was, because all the ones I've seen have been scarfed or specs, and I didn't see leftover recovery on that either. So I'm really not sure what set that was running, as Alamala is a very good switch here, because that will just take this very well, as it does more damage than I was expecting, to be honest, but I think I'm gonna go into Hellmouth here, as I do have the freeze dry on this, and Alamala has not the best special defense, and he might predict the freeze dry and try to go into something else, but Hellmouth should really be able to take care of the rest of his team, because I mean, this might outspeed me, but as he goes into the Drapion, I'm just gonna return, because I guess I could Earthquake too, but I'm gonna go for the return because it will do more damage, as we don't take it out completely, but we do get a lot of damage off, and I'm just gonna go for a return again. Maybe Earthquake would have been the better option there, actually. It might have been enough to take it out with that super effective damage, but we only take a little bit of damage, and nothing too bad, as this might just use fake out, because that's what a lot of MP bombs do. So I'm just gonna protect here, protect myself from any fake outs that it might want to try to do on me, and we should we'll protect ourselves from that. I don't know if I really want to stay in, but I might. As he goes for Thunder Punch and not the fake out, I don't know why he would do Thunder Punch. That won't do a lot of damage to a Mega Glalie, but I'm just going to go for Return, as it did a little more than I was expecting, but I mean, it's still not that much. I don't know why an AMP Bomb is running Thunder Punch, but it's something that I don't see a lot, so I guess I mean, it's interesting. It really is. I've never seen an AMP Bomb run Thunder Punch, but I think we'll be able to take out really the rest of his team with this, because I have the Freeze Dry for the Alamala, which I'm just going to go with right now. I don't know if it'll be enough to take it out. It might be, as it is enough to take it out, and then all we have left is the Hitmonlee, which I originally predicted it to be like Scarfed or something, but it wasn't, because it switched moves. I'm not really sure what it was, maybe Focus Sash or something, but we broke that, and I'm just going to go for a return here and finish off this match. Because it is burned, it is crippled basically, so we could really take it out with even Meloetta, as Mega Glalie put in a lot of work in this team, or in this battle. As we get the crit, I'm pretty sure that didn't matter at all, as we'll give him a good game. And we're going to look for another battle here. And we're finding them really fast. There must be a lot of people in RU at the moment. This is also a cool team. He has a Rapid Spinner, a Stealth Rock, Setter. He has a Spiritomb, which I don't see a lot. This Claw Launcher is pretty scary because it has Mega Launcher as its ability. And he might want to start off with Cradily to set off, or to set up rocks. So I'm gonna go into Flygon here, and if he doesn't start off with that, or if I don't like the matchup, I could always U-turn. As he goes into his Cradily, I think I am going to U-turn actually. This actually might get, I don't know if this gets Stealth Rocks. This might get Stealth Rocks too, but I don't know if I want to U-turn, or, because, I think I still am. I'm still going to U-turn. He'll probably go for rocks, I'm guessing, because if he did start with that, I guess my team isn't really too hampered by rocks, except for Mega Glalie. He does not like them, as that does a lot of damage, and I'm just going to go into, Glalie. Yeah, I'm going to go into Glalie. I think he's going to set up rocks here, as he does set up rocks, and I'm just going to protect. And actually, I don't know if I'm not going to protect on this one. I am going to Mega Evolve, but we will outspeed it anyways because this is a slow Pokemon. So I don't really see the point of going for protect there like I normally do, as we are going to take this out with a refrigerate boosted return, and we'll see what he wants to go into after that, as it did decide to save that, and that didn't do a lot to Weezing, but Weezing has so much bulk, so I guess that's not super surprising there, as I don't know if I want to stay in on this. I don't think I do. It might try to Toxic me, But I'm going to, I kind of want to get these rocks gone, so I am going to go into Flygon and Defog here. So to get rid of those, that way Glalie, my poor Glalie, he does not like rocks at all. I mean, the rest of my team doesn't really mind them, so I don't really have to get rid of them, but I would like them gone because I don't like getting that little bit of damage, as we only take 6% from those, as he does Will-O-Wisp us, which I'm okay with because I can always get rid of that later. As I defog, get rid of those rocks, as he goes for Infestation for that passive damage, and I'm just gonna, I can't switch. Actually, I can't, I think U-turn still lets you switch. Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna switch out of here. And I'm gonna go into Meloetta and go for a Psychic. Because since this is specially defensive, I will be able to take that out with a Psychic, hopefully. I am Choice Spec, so that will be doing a lot of damage. And like I said, I can get rid of this burn so I can at least get some kind of, as he goes for the Sludge Bomb, hopefully we don't get poisoned, as we don't. And I'm just going to go for Psychic here. He doesn't have, oh, he does have a Dark type, which he might want to switch in. Because I don't see him wanting to leave this in. Unless he, yeah, I don't see him wanting to leave this in because a Psychic is coming, like it's the obvious play, and he might just want to get some damage. So I'm going to go for U-turn, predicting the Spiritomb switch in, but it's not a Spiritomb switch in, but it is, he does switch in Cladle, as he just forfeits. I'm not sure why he forfeited because I hadn't really crippled his team in any way yet. The only thing that I really had a lot of damage on was this Cladle. But, I mean, I guess we get extra points, so I'll take it. I kind of want to do another battle here. So I'm going to. This video might be a little longer, but we've had a lot of forfeits. We've had 2 and only really 1 full video or full battle. So I am going to go for another one, as this one's taking longer to find one. The last 3 battles we found really quickly. So I am going to try my cancel and look for a battle again method, because it sometimes does work. It's not working now, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll be able to find one soon. As I just kind of put this team together with Pokemon that I kind of wanted to use, so I didn't really like spend too much time thinking about how well they would go together, which I have in other teams, but not with this particular one, as he has a Regenerator Core, which is going to be a pain to take out. And he has a Stealth Rock Setter, and I don't know if Xatu carry Defog, but they might. And he might want to start off with this. I'm not really sure. He might want to. As I'm just going to start off with, I'm going to start off with Flygon. No, I'm going to start off with Meloetta, actually. Because as he starts off with, he does start off with the Alamala. He does have a Dark type, and I'm just going to go for Hyper Voice, because I'm not super scared of this Alamala. As he switches out the Registeel, that is a good switch on his part. Really good. I can't U-turn out because I am Choice Specs. So I am going to switch. I'm going to switch in. What do I want to switch in on the Steel type? I'm going to switch in Flygon. Although I hope this Registeel won't take out my Flygon, because I really would like it for the Defog for the rock set. I predict that he's going to try to set up later. But as he just sets it up right away, and I don't know if I want to. I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. I'll build Defog. I just want to see how much Earthquake does, as he might switch in Xatu here. As he switches in Tangrowth, which is still a good switch. I'm gonna Defog these rocks away, though, while I have the chance, because I'm not super. As he knocks off our Life Orb, That does kind of suck, actually. I forgot these things carry knock off. And what do I want to do to this? I'm going to U-turn out here. And I kind of want to go into my Mega Glalie. I don't think this U-turn will be doing that much damage as it, I mean, it does a little bit, but I kind of wanted a safe switch into this, but we should be able to take whatever he decides to, as he leeches us, which misses. Oh, thank God, I hate being leech seated. We got lucky on that miss, we really did, as I think we outspeed this anyway, so we do. I'm just going to go for a return. Oh shoot, I forgot to Mega Evolve. I hope that, okay, I hope that, because sometimes you cancel too late and it does whatever you did before, but in UU, I had a Mega Ampharos that I always forgot to Mega Evolve, and it cost me so many matches just because I always forgot to Mega Evolve it. So, I don't really have anything for Steel types, as this would be useful for the rest of his team. I don't know if I really want to, I don't think I'm really willing to let it go down. I would need some more damage on this before I wanted to do anything to it, as I kind of want to burn it. So I'm going to go into my Rotom mower here. I'm going to try to fish for the burn, because I would passive damage on this would be really nice, especially because I might, as he toxics me. So I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I have a Cleric, so I can get rid of that later, as I'll Will-O-Wisp, and then I'll have to switch out because I am Scarfed and I can't switch my moves. I don't know if he'll stay in on this. He might. There's not a ton of reason for him to not switch out, so if that made any sense. It made sense in my head, not so much when I said it out loud. So I'm going to start the timer just because he's kind of taking a long time and I'm kind of impatient. Yeah, I kind of am. So I'm just going to start that, as he's still, I don't know what Registeel, what kind of move he could really hit me with. So far we've only seen Stealth Rock and Toxic, as he does have the lefties. Registeel is just so bulky and I don't have fire types. The only thing I have that's super effective is Earthquake, and at the range he is right now, that won't take him out. I really need passive recovery on this to get him within range of taking him out with an EQ, because this has like sky high defenses. I'm not even sure what its space defense is. It's really, really high though. I'm gonna look it up real quick just because I'm curious, and he's taking a really long time. So as the burn does hit finally, and he just goes for Stealth Rocks, which I am okay with him doing. As I'm so glad our Will-O-Wisp hit. I really am, as this has base 150 defenses. So what do I want to do? I don't know if I want to go for the Defog right away. I mean, I guess I could. He can't, I mean, he can try Toxicking me again. But I haven't shown off the Heal Bell, and I don't want to switch an Aromatisse in on it just because of the type disadvantage. If it does have a Steel type, that would be not so bueno for us. As, I'm trying to think of what kind of set this could be, but it's probably specially defensive with Stealth Rock, Toxic, as that was a really good play on his part because he had the Magic Bounce. But I mean, we still get rid of our teams, but if I had Stealth, yeah. I mean, we still get rid of our Stealth Rocks, but Magic Bounce is really, it's a really good ability, as I think I'm just going to go, I'm going to go for Outrage and do, except he could switch in Registeel. Actually, I'm just going to U-turn out, because I don't want to be stuck into Outrage with Registeel, because I will be doing nothing, as we do get rid of the rocks, which is nice. I was looking, as he has the Dazzling Gleam, I guess I could have As this thing must be scarfed because he did move before me. So he is probably locked into Dazzling Gleam. So I feel pretty safe into going into Mega Glalie here, and I'm going to go for a return. He's probably going to switch back out into Registeel, would be my guess, or into something else, because I don't know if he'll switch in Rhyperior, because then his Sturdy will be broken, as he just goes into the Alamala. And I do have Freeze Dry for a Pokemon like this, so I'm just going to go for that now. From the health range it's at, I'm not sure if it will take it out, but it will do a lot of damage. As it doesn't quite take it out, as he goes for Wish, he probably has Protect too. So I'm just going to go for another Freeze Dry. He will be getting all of that HP back, but maybe I'll make a switch. I might make a switch into... what do I want to make a switch into? I'll make a switch into Rotamo and go for a Volt Switch after this to do damage on something, as he also goes for the switch trying to get into Registeel. He Wish Passed. That was a good play on his part. I'm going to Volt Switch out of here. He might try to set up rocks again. That wouldn't really surprise me, because that's what he's been doing before, but we keep kind of just making the same plays. I don't know if this will actually have a Psychic, or, because I'm guessing it's a specially defensive set with Stealth Rock, Toxic, possibly Seismic Toss, and Protect. But it's proving to be difficult for my team to take out, because I don't really have a lot for Registeel, as I'm almost positive it is specially defensive based off of that damage. And I'm going to go into... what do I want to go into on this? I just don't really have anything for this, which kind of sucks. All I really have is Mega Glalie, and that's what I'm going to go into now, as he just goes for Stealth Rocks again. I'm gonna go for an EQ. I guess I could Protect, trying to get some more damage off, as actually I think I'm going to do that. Hopefully he doesn't switch here, but I really would like some of that burn damage off. I mean, some more burn damage to take him in range of an EQ, as he did go for Toxic like I predicted, and I'm going to go for an EQ. It might be enough to take it out. I hope so, because that would be a great to have that gone. As he switches in his Alamala again, he might try to pass a Wish off, as I'm going to go for the Freeze Dry. He'll probably Wish, pass it into Registeel again, and just stall. So at least I can predict the switch into Registeel, and I'll just go into, after this Freeze Dry, I'm just going to go for an Earthquake, as that does a lot of damage, and we get the freeze. That sucks for him, but I'm going to go for Earthquake in case he does want to switch, because he will get Regenerator, and Earthquake I'm pretty sure would be enough to kill this thing anyways. So in the off chance he wants to switch in something, he probably won't switch in Xatu, just because I am Ice type, and that would be bad for him. But I am going to go for the EQ to kill this, and in case he wants to go into Registeel. I'm really glad this thing is gone, because this is bulky and hard to take out sometimes. And he was Wish Passing into this Registeel, which was also hard for me to take out. And the only Pokemon I really have for Registeel at this point is my Glalie with Earthquake, and he was just under the range for Earthquake. As we do break the Sturdy on this, I'm just going to kind of Protect, see what he wants to do to me, and then I'll make my, I'll switch Pokemon based off of that. Unfortunately, my Mega Glalie can't do a lot of switching because of those Stealth Rocks, but I'm really glad we went for the EQ, because this Sturdy is, actually this doesn't even get Sturdy. If it had a Focus Sash, that would be broken. I always think rock types have Sturdy, even though not all rock types do. It's just kind of in my mind that all rock types get Sturdy. But Rhyperior is pretty bulky too, actually, so Alamala won't be able to do that much to it, as it goes for a Stone Edge, which does a lot more than I was predicting. A lot more than I was predicting. I don't know if we'll be able to survive another one of those, but if we do, I'm going to go for the I'm gonna go for Toxic. I don't know if we will survive, but they get, but Stealth Rock or Stone Edge has poor accuracy, so maybe he'll miss. He has hit like 3 in a row, but we'll see what he wants to go into here. I'd like the passive recovery on this. I mean, Scald, I would have gotten damage off, but passive recovery is kind of more important to me. As he just goes into this, I can't really do much to this, to be honest. I am gonna heal my, why did he have to switch this in? Because, he will be able to get some passes off. And I would like this, I'm kind of debating if I want to go for Wish and heal this, or if I'm just going to go into Mega Glalie. I will take some damage here, which kind of sucks, because I take 25% from health rocks as he does just thaw out and he gets a skull. Please don't get the burn. He does not get the burn. Whew, that would have been bad. That would have really crippled my Glalie because it is a physical attacker. I'm so glad he didn't get the burn there. But we're going to have to leave this in because it can only take one more. It can take 2 more stealth rocks, but it won't be able to take any more damage. As he goes for Protect, maybe trying to get some lefties recovery, as I'm just going to go for Freeze Dry again. I really have no reason not to. As he goes for Wish, he's probably going to try to pass that into Steelix, so I'm going to go Registeel or into something. I'm going to go for the Earthquake, as I did last time. He might just Protect, but no, he does go into this, which will take some damage. It'll get back to full health, though. This thing is a big problem, too, because I don't have a lot for this either. A Stone Edge will probably just take my lawn out. But it did a lot to Alamala too, and Meloetta won't be able to take that either. I might just have to let something go down to get a safe switch, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I might have to let Alamala go down, even though Alamala is pretty useful, but I would really like to have a safe switch into something. This will probably go for Stone Edge, which he gets a crit, which definitely mattered. But I am gonna go into my my Rotom here, and I'm gonna just go for Leaf Storm. I was brief, because if he leaves this in, this thing will just be done. He might want to switch in Registeel here, though. I'm not really sure, but that would be my guess, because I don't see him just wanting to leave this thing in to die. But if he tries to switch in Alamala, that will just be gone. So yeah, he goes into Tangrowth, which is a really good switch too, as that won't be taking any damage. And I'm gonna go into Aromatisse. I'm gonna get this Toxic on, as we take 12% from the rocks as he knocks off, which I was predicting, but I didn't really mind having its leftovers knocked off too much, as his core is just hard to take down. These are just so many defensive Pokemon, as he does go for the Leech Seed. I'm going to go for the Wish. I might be able to pass a Wish off to my Glalie, which would be very helpful. I just can't really do much with, as he goes for the Sleep Powder, which does hit. Well, yeah, I can't do really much to this. He's just gonna suck our life away with Leech Seed, and it's not really worth me attacking because of Regenerator. I think we're gonna lose to this team. I don't have anything for Steel types, and it's really bulky, and I don't have a lot to deal with the Pokemon that he brought, so Yeah, we're gonna lose, I think. I mean, I'm not gonna count myself off just yet, but I do think I'm gonna lose, as I will get the wish off on Mega Glalie, which is helpful, as he will take 25% coming in. Um, but I'm gonna protect here. No, I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for return. I'll get damage onto whatever he decides to bring in, as because I don't know if we'll be able to take a Tangrowth out in one hit. We might. I'm not really sure because that thing is just so bulky. But we are super effective, and we do get we don't quite take it out. He missed the sleep powder. That was so helpful as we got almost back to full HP. That sleep powder could have been we might have just, I don't know if we would have lost, but I mean, we might lose anyways, but that sleep powder would have been really bad for us. Really bad. As he might just leave this Tangrowth in to die, or he might switch it out and switch something else in, because it will get back some of its HP with Regenerator, which he does do. He'll probably protect, I'm guessing, but I'm just going to go for Freeze Dry. He'll protect, probably get some lefty recovery, as that is what he does. So, I'm just going to have to go for Freeze Dry again. He'll probably wish, maybe pass it off to something. Yeah, his team is just a problem. I can't really do much to it, really. And my Meloetta isn't really helpful on the rest of his team either, because all of them resist his Meloetta's like stab moves with Psychic, and as he does just make the switch right away, predicting the Freeze Dry. And Earthquake probably won't take this out. What to do here? Yeah, Earthquake won't take this out, and I think I still have to. I can't. I mean, I think we're gonna lose really either way. I think, as he switches out, he took that just to take the freeze dry possibly. But I'm just gonna go for that again. That was a weird play. He I mean, oh, he probably did that for the regenerator on Alamala, which I mean, that is helpful because now he gets regenerator and he gets HP back, and he isn't in range of a freeze dry kill anymore, and he can get a wish pass off. As he is gonna wish something, he is gonna wish to something, and I'm just gonna go for Earthquake because he usually goes into this thing, as it still does pretty much nothing. I'm gonna go for a return here. I don't know if it'll do more damage than Earthquake, and if he'll probably just take us out here, but I really don't have anything else for this. So I just kind of have to go for, I mean, we're going to go down here, as Glalie wasn't super helpful to the rest of his team anyways, except for the Tangrowth. I mean, the Alamala I was making minimal progress at. Tangrowth I could have KO'd with another return, and then the Xatu was not taking any returns, but his Registeel, his Houndoom, and this thing, they're so bulky and I can't do anything to them, especially with the remaining Pokemon I have left. So, I'll do some damage. He'll take me out with a Stone Edge. If that hits, we might have to bank on the miss for this, as he's waiting quite a long time to make his move. We're at 90 seconds now. He's probably just gonna go for a Stone Edge because that's super effective against me. We're really gonna have to bank on it missing, but even if it does miss, we can't take this out in 2 hits, so I almost did put Energy Ball actually on my Meloetta, but then I went for U-turn instead, and Energy Bomb would have been helpful against this, but it's also not a move I really want to be locked into because I am choice specs as he's letting the clock run. Maybe we might just win just because he doesn't make a move, which would be kind of, I mean, we're gonna lose anyways. We really were, as he still might make a move here. He has 30 seconds left, so we're just gonna have to wait him out. See if he makes a move. I mean, yeah, we were gonna, he only has 20 seconds left. Soon he'll have 10, and unless he's just waiting the clock out, which some people do, but I'm pretty sure he's just gone. He lost due to inactivity, which was kind of a lucky break for us, but like, really, I mean, we would have lost because I don't know how much, we would have lost. A Stone Edge from this would have taken me out in one hit, and then he could have taken care of the rest of this team. So even though we won due to inactivity, we definitely would have lost this battle. I'm pretty sure because his team was really bulky, and I just wasn't making much progress on it. But we really just we won basically just because he didn't make a move, but we would have lost. But this battle is kind of, or this video is kind of long, so we had a few forfeits. But thank you for watching. I'll probably do another RU session. I don't know if I really like this team, to be honest, so I'll probably switch it up a little bit. I do like the Mega Glalie, but I'm not really I don't really like the Meloetta. I don't know. I'll probably change it a little bit. So, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.